Hi, it's Ed from Throw Punch Games, and it's time for another unboxing. And today we have Undergrove from AG. Let's open this bad boy up. Whole lot of games about fungus lately. What have we got? Decent box. Oh, components list makes me happy right away. Setup, turn summary, different abilities, the carbon track. I like that. Different action. You can make trees. You can photosynthesize with your trees because it is a network of funguses and plants all working together. How to play by yourself, designer notes. Interesting. Quick sprout guide for player 1, 2, 3, 4. I like that. Everyone's different turn order boards. Nice. With the different actions. Draw and discard pile for the solo deck. Chunky cardboard makes me happy. I like that. The art guide. This is the second book I have on funguses. Well done. Other mushrooms. Life. Have our carbon track. Goal cards. Ooh, they're sealed away. We'll leave them sealed away. Have different goals and plants and things. Little boxes. Nothing in them. Interesting. Can't wait to learn more of what these are. Bonus tiles. Trees for the different players. Interesting. All this stuff's in here, and then I can just separate her out. They're all nice wooden components. Oops, just gonna throw that down. Roots and things. Giant box of components. Got this thing along the side for the solo cards. For the auto player and what they're doing. Interesting. Then we have the tiles, and they've got them on a stack on the side, which is a little spacer. They have them in different groups. Big old chunky cardboard makes me happy. Different plants and things. Different plants. Funguses. But this is definitely pretty. Nice. I like all these. This looks like a lot of fun. This is Undergrove. Can't wait to get this bad boy to the table. All right, I finally got the chance to sit down and play Undergrove. What do I think? Well, this kind of caught me off guard. I didn't read too much about this game. I just trusted AG to make good games, and I like the theme of mushrooms. I thought we were playing different mushrooms in the forest. We actually played Douglas firs, exchanging nutrients and carbon with these mushrooms, much like we see in nature. So the game is basically you take actions on your turn to either put carbon or nutrients into these plants or pull them out. So on your turn, you can reproduce. You make little sprouts. We have to spend phosphate. You can expand your root network with potassium. Those cost carbon. You can activate different mushrooms, which give you different resources. You can absorb carbon from the plants around you. Now, what's fun is you can either have one, two, or a tree on top of a sprout. And points are scored based on where you have roots going toward different mushrooms, based on the number of carbon you have. One carbon lets you score one root, carbon lets you score two, and a tree or three carbon lets you score all the roots. There's also bonus points. So it is an extremely hard Euro. There's very little random things that happen except for a deck of Grove mushrooms tokens that you can put out as you expand across your forest. So mechanically, this is a 5 out of 5 for me. I love me a good 3-hour thinky brain burnery Euro. Top notch. Thematically, so 5 out of 5 mechanics. Thematically, another 5 out of 5. I've never felt like a tree, but I felt like a tree. I felt like I was expanding across the forest, trying to, make sure my seedlings are going to be okay. It's a interesting game with that. Now the rules. I'm gonna go with the rules as a 4.75 out of 5. Nothing's bad. The rules are what good, but I think maybe a walkthrough with some of them. They give you this really cool thing here to kind of show you, like, here, take your first 4 turns. Let's kind of walk you through, get you used to this. Pretty good, but I think walking through specific ones of these or groups of these would be helpful. They have a good art book and all kinds of other stuff for the theme, but they don't really say, like, oh, here's how the gold wax cap works. And they tell you things, it's just not quite enough sometimes. You'll figure it out, but it's a 4.75 out of 5. I think that would just help. Execution-wise, the game, so they just kind of give me an empty box. And normally I'm going to ding that for stuff. But what they do instead is they give me a ton of little boxes specifically made for all the different tokens. So I love it. I have this is super chunky cardboard for my tiles. I have little Douglas fir meeples. Everything's nice wood tokens. I have nitrogen, potassium, phosphate, and carbon tokens. Beautiful. 5 out of 5. Overall, this is a 98% game. I love everything. Once you know how to play, it's going to be easy to pull out of the box and just have a really thinky evening. But that first game, you might end up checking out some rules just to check the specifics. But this is a solid job, AEG. I love it. I'm at the Throwpoints Games at Throwpoints on Twitter, Throwpoints Games on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and Threads. Like and subscribe for a content contest. Thanks for watching.